Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. In today's video, we are quickly going to discuss the syllabus for CBSE Class 12 French, Code 118 for the batch 2025-26. Your final board exam will be of 2 years. It will be of 80 marks. So 80 marks are for your theory paper and 20 marks are internal assessment. Okay. Comprehension reading section, that is section A, you will have two prose. One will be a passage from the prescribed book. The prescribed book is G. Mauger, Coup de langue et de civilisation française, Volume 2, recommended for CBSE Board, the Millennium Edition. Right? 20 marker section A, 10 marks will be your scene passage. From any of the 6 chapters that are there in syllabus, an extract can be picked and questions can be framed on that. And the remaining 10 marks will be based on an unseen passage. It could be factual or descriptive. It can have a picture or an infographic based on which you can have 1 to 2 questions as well. Fair enough. Writing skills, very easy. 120 words, story writing, 10 marks. And informal letter, 80 words, 10 marks. So 20 marks for writing. Applied grammar. Following grammar topics will be tested to fill in the blanks, transformation and reordering some sentences, sentence correction, not involving punctuation and spelling, as I always say. You are in 11 and 12, so certainly you can't expect errors like spelling and punctuation in your questions of corriger les fautes, right? What all grammar topics are there? You have prepositions, you have les adjectifs interrogatifs et les pronoms interrogatifs. Pronoun interrogative, laquelle, those, and adjective interrogative, quel, right? Quel, pronunciation is same if we pronounce them individually. So these are what you have, right? Okay. Masculine plural, feminine singular, feminine plural. Okay. Pronoun relative, sampler composé, so everything will be there, be it ka, ki, ou, and don. Okay, everything will be there. In these 4 are sampler, and in composite, the ones with a, for example, auquel, à laquelle, auquel, with the, duquel, de laquelle, desquels, and with the other prepositions like sans, devant, avec, pour, derrière. Many prepositions are there, right? Le pronom personnel, again, everything in pronom personnel will be tested. COD, COI, sujet, I, on, réfléchi, then tonique, everything will be there. Okay? Tenses, excluding passé antérieur and passé simple. So what all tenses will be there? You will have futur proche, futur simple, futur antérieur, passé composé, passé récent, imparfait, plus que parfait, imparfait, plus que parfait, imperative, right? Infinitive, simply the infinitive that we write after a preposition, right? Then infinitive passé, then present tense, les verbes pronominaux, and yes, subjunctive as well, because subjunctive in class 11 and 12 is a part of Matin talk convenable. Yeah, present conditional. Okay, present conditional can also be there. So yeah, many tenses are there. Not really sure if participe présent and gerundive will be there or not, because they used to be there pre-COVID, right? Since they were taught in class 10. So certainly, to be on safer side, do prepare participe présent and gerundive too. Okay, just to be on a safer side. Chapters, very easy. Only 6 chapters are there. Chapter 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 from G. Mauger textbook. Prose, 10 marks. And fill the blanks, 5 marks. Coup de langue et de civilisation française, Volume 2 by G. Mauger. The Millennium Edition is the book that is prescribed to you. Internal assessment, 10 marks ASL. Listening plus speaking, and project work of 10 marks. Project work can be of any of these 4 themes already discussed multiple times in every year's syllabus discussion videos. And please refer to the latest guidelines on CBSE website to be updated, to remain updated about all the happenings, if there are any changes in CBSE curriculum and all. And these things are to be integrated. So these are all depending upon your school teacher. what sort of activities they would like to conduct with the students. Lastly, a quick discussion on paper pattern of both paper pattern. Section A, scene prose, text with short answer questions, 14 marks, you need to attempt for 10 marks. Unseen prose will having one word answer, vocabulary search, nouns, verbs. So to read all the text, it can be anything. La forme nominale, la forme verbale, synonyme, contraire, les adverbes, les adjectifs, les prépositions. It can be anything. Les conjonctions, multiple questions can be framed. Again, 14 marker, you need to attempt for 10 marks. Section B, creative long answer. First one will be informal letter. 3 options, you need to attempt 1. Story writing based on an outline. 2 options, you need to attempt 1. A few things, see, informal letter we have discussed multiple times. Story writing also certainly has been discussed quite a lot of times through my sample paper discussion videos. It's just that, number 1, give a nice heading. Number 2, the cues to be followed in the sequence in which they are present in the question. And number 3, you would have to include all the cues. And number 4, need not to say, the word limit needs to be adhered, right? If it's 120 words, it should be at least 120 words. Like you can go up to max like 130 to 140. उससे ज़्यादा लिखने का there's not much benefit, right? You're not getting extra marks for writing extra. You have to complete your paper on time as well. So yeah, that's the thing. 3-4 paragraphs is what you are supposed to write for your story. And in informal letter, we know the presentation. Multiple times we have discussed in class 9, class 10, class 11, 12. So certainly I won't be discussing about informal letter in this syllabus discussion video. Section C, grammar, 25 marks. So tenses is a compulsory question. Cool. Okay, mate on ton convenable. It's a compulsory question. Out of these many questions, you have to attempt 5. Okay. Wait, it's of 30 marks? No, 25 marks. So this is a 5-marker question. And out of all these, you need to attempt 4 questions. Okay, yeah, it's written over here. The student will be tested on any of 4 of the remaining topics. Fine, total 5 questions only. So, okay. It means 5 into 4, 20 marks. So 20 marks will come from here and 5 marks compulsory question your tenses. So out of these topics, jumbled sentences, negation, prepositions, see, negation need not to say. Simple negation, of course, has to be there, and negative expressions, since you're in class 12th, will be there. All negative expressions. Na riya, na person, na okan, na okyun, na nini, na nilpar, na plu, na pas encore, all of them will be there, and na pa also will be there. Right? Prepositions, interrogative adjectives and pronouns, direct and reported speech. Oh. Okay, le discours direct and indirect is also there. I think okay, while discussing the syllabus here, I missed out talking about these 2 topics. So yeah, negation and discours direct and indirect will also be there, right? And personal pronouns, relative pronouns. Out of all these, you need to attempt 4 questions. So 25 marks in total. Lastly, section D, culture, leçon 18, leçon 23, 18 to 23 from your textbook. Short answer based on prescribed chapters from the textbook. Fill in the blanks. Okay, this way you have to attempt. Out of 14, you need to do 10. Out of 7, you need to do 5. Cool. 15 marks literature. Okay. Now, as we all know, CBSE Class 12th section of Gmoje also has been uploaded on my channel. Only the section D part. That is the passage discussion, the passage meaning discussion, and the back questions. One thing very important, it has been observed that now CBSE has been giving questions directly from the passage, which are not necessarily from the back of the book. So you would have to prepare those passages really well, and those are done on my in my videos. The playlist link is there in the description box below. And also for CBSE Class 12, I have been uploading sample paper and answer key videos for the past 3 batches, if I'm not wrong. 2022-23, 2023-24, and 2024-25. Since CBSE has already published their sample paper for this batch as well, by the end of the September, probably I'll start uploading sample paper videos first on class 10th and then on class 12th. Okay, So yeah, that's pretty much it. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel Learn with Anubhav. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page by the same name, Learn with Anubhav. Also, need not to say, I am available throughout 24/7 on YouTube comment section. Any sort of query you have, anything you want to ask, any doubts you have, I'm there to help you out in that. So yeah, au revoir, n'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.